And we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go from South Philly. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Flush to his right, and he's into a slide to avoid contact. Does so successfully.
That motherfucker still got away.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5.
Oh, come on!
It's one of those calls wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped.
Third and 5. They'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll take this
Fuck is wrong with my tackling?
Touchdown, Eagles. And touchdown, lucky number 13.
God, that was a pick 6. Motherfucker. How did you drop that?
Opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Commanders 7.
Apple, apple.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go. Let's go.
On play action, Daniels. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
70, Tampa Wolf. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line. Company Ranger. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
So, a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Trap 60. Roll.
Now a handoff, running right. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line. 18 Rattlers.
Putting the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, it's Daniel. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing is Daniels. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they go backwards here again. But defense.
What the fuck was that?
And it's 4th down.
It could grab.
The Commanders about to send this one away. yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Lions. No. 19 attack, 19 attack.
He'll drop to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
7-yard pickup.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So after one, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw on the run is complete. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Makes the score Eagles 14. Commanders nothing. Harris's Buckner sets to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Get it! 18 Cardinal. Ready, yeah?
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage with nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Daniel. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Brings up
18 Cardinal.
Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled first half continues.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, Mustang 19. Hey, Crash. Warriors 70.
Throwing now, Daniel. Short, complete to Likely. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
They're on 42-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with a pick.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Third down and 9. He chooses to keep it on the zone read.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
It's fourth down.
Here, fool. Got to be across the 50, not on the 50.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Getting the tough yards. They'll go with their fullback. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 4.
Viking, 18, 5 in. 19, Lions. Alert, alert. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Daniels. Into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And they're going to get This ball's down to the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Trap 60. Trap 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
Thanks, Steve.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Moving to his right. That is
Kick that what?
incomplete. No way to force a football in there.
What, work?
Good coverage.
What do you mean? Steve, what are you talking about?
It really was standing
Wait a minute, what are you
out.
talking about? What they do what?
There's very
And you
little
came home for lunch.
separation among these receivers downfield.
For what?
The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested
Who did?
catches. And they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
That's my team.
19 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's going to be
Nah, I think
incomplete.
I don't remember seeing no card.
Good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least, he's able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That is caught. And he's in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Commanders.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
14. Commanders 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Excuse me, mama.
The drive will start on the ground.
Excuse me, mama.
Good defense. Held
My dearest dearie.
Here's second.
Steven
and 9.
came in here not too long ago.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw.
Where did Steven go?
Throwing it right.
Back to work. He can't. He thought he left his card over here.
Brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Rolling to the left. That one downfield.
You ever know what, Tip?
That is incomplete. Well read that time
Now,
defensively.
and then he said, "Oh, I knew I left." First he come in there talking stupid. This time I got kicked out. I said, then he came in here talking crazy. Crazy? Yeah. Like, walked through the door talking about, well, this time I got kicked out. I said, kicked out for what?
Drive's going to start from beyond the
He
20.
said, no. He said, no, I got suspended. I said, for what? He said, for talking shit that that they recorded him. That's what he said, right? So I knew he was. But that boy network, when that boy network ain't nothing to do. And that boy got work, you think you lose it, then he got bombed. I know he was talking shit. I know he was. I knew he was bullshit. After that boy got work, Johnny, I know exactly what changed his mind. That boy treating him like shit. They all fucking with the boys that work. When that boy got around, he ain't got no
trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On first down, Daniel. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. As it comes 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
10 to 60, 10 to 60. 18 running. Street.
Man in motion, heading left. Throwing on second down. Daniel.
He was open. Dadgummit. Waited too long. Waited too long.
All it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball.
Oh, he was open. I waited too long.
But that pressure getting there in a hurry just ends up being a wasted down.
Cowboy 8, 7 Pirates, Mustang 19.
Ready, third and short, and it's Daniel. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Defensively on third down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing a turnover?
He's got room at the 30.
Dang it, man. Fuck. You gotta do this.
On the books from earlier, and that catch.
Oh, I'll be doing some stupid.
Harrison Butker now for the field goal. This is a 46-yard attempt.
I started to crack, huh? I feel some shot down there.
Three more.
Nation.
In the first half.
Dang, man! Went from tying the damn game up to throwing a damn pick.
Both teams
You what?
ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack. but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Mims sent in motion here. They'll throw with Daniels. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Third and a long way to go.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On play action, Daniels. This one complete, right side. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Rig alert, rig alert. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 Lion. Warrior 70, get hurt.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check smack, Dragon 60. Ready.
Now a give up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line, and for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Mustang 19. Street. 79 Bronco. 18 Pioneer. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Throwing is Daniel. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down.
Here we go, set! Bravo 80!
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They get 21 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
He'll stay on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup.
29. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
18-yard line.
Ready? Check. Stop moving, 19.
They'll stick with him again. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
17-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Set. 70 Lions.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Butker's extra point is good. And the Eagles up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
Daniels now on first down. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 14.
Cardinals.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Go! 19 tight, 19 Lions, Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Ready?
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Viking 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Check go.
They'll throw out of the gun. Quick hitting slant there. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Eagles 31, Commanders 7. Set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Pass caught left side by Likely. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another 1st down.
44-yard gain on the play. And the Washington 1st down.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Ready, set.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
60 broadcast. 6 Viking 18.
Daniels gonna throw again. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're gonna mark him a yard short.
Check smash. Check smash. Cut 19. Cut 19. Take smash. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Nothing 19. 18 Pioneer.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Washington. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for two. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
So now Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for two.
The Commanders will line up for the two-point
60
conversion.
65, Dragon 60.
Throwing again. Daniels. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
31. Commanders 13.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
At the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a couple.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25.
That's good.
A gain there of 15. Good for an Eagles first down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
He'll look to throw. That one batted away in the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage where you need it most. It'll be second and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
We'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal.
Liking 18. Check smash. Check smash.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
Okay, break. Go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check out.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, Daniels. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's over the middle, and it's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones, and
that final throw here is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
39-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
2, 3, 4. Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think like your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock.